is it about storytelling, Uma, that you have learned? Because sometimes people, I mean, we all grew up with stories, and today we are at this point in human civilization because of stories. What's your learning there? How did you discover the right combination or the art of storytelling in contexts where you can use your voice effectively, Uma?
Yeah. And I think it comes down to what you've always talked about as well, communication skills. Telling a story, I've discovered, is you have the content, but how you present that content when you verbalize it or when you write it out. And by the way, writing, I think, is still one of the most underrated skills. And those who can write well will also do well. But how do you say it in a concise way where you can get to the point of the story without losing the meaning of the story, in a concise and meaningful and authentic way, right? So I think it takes practice. Again, you got to do it to keep getting better versus trying to get to perfection and then do it. So I keep getting better at telling the same story. And you got to do it verbally, and you got to do it in a written manner too, to make the story more powerful. But I think you're right. I mean, storytelling is not new, but I think people forget that at the end of the day, we're all human beings, and we are attracted to those who are vulnerable and can open up to talk about things that aren't necessarily spoken about normally. And when you find those personalities and those stories somehow resonate with you for whatever reason, I find, like, for example, people of color might resonate with me. People who come from Malaysia might resonate. Those who are Sri Lankans might resonate because of my name. Whatever reason that you resonate with somebody, right, and you're not going to be attracted to everyone's stories. You're looking for, wow, I really like that. I resonate with that. I've got something to learn from it. That's the pull factor that you create in storytelling. And you bring people on a journey, essentially. Like, remember, like, as you said, our childhood books used to be start with once upon a time, what happened, what was the lesson, the end. So, yeah.
Correct. And I like what you said. I mean, you don't get better at things and start doing it. You just do it and then get better at it, right? I mean, that's really essential. And I see that's the struggle that many people have.